Hi everyone, Jess here, and today I'm joined with Kim Hardaker from Riyadh Air. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, it's a pleasure. So to start off, the industry's loyalty landscape is changing fairly rapidly at the moment, and increasingly we're seeing passengers hesitant to tie themselves to just one airline. What do you make of this shift, and how are Riyadh Air going to position themselves?
At its heart, loyalty programs are focused on the needs of the member, and that's really the business that we're in, about how we can deliver value to members, all different types of members at different stages of their journeys. I think equally in the evolution of loyalty, you see so many different airlines moving into the lifestyle space to be more relevant, more engaging throughout different parts of the consumer's lifestyle. I think the good phrase of share of life, not just share of wallet, which I think is, a natural progression that we're going to see because consumers engage with so many different brands in a single day. We can't just wait for them to be a passenger for us to be able to show them how valuable they are to us, and also for them to extract value. So for Riyadh Air, we're building ourselves as a digital native company that enables travel, and being able to bring that to life bring our obsession to detail to life through that technology, and also our sustainability vision. But just to, pinpoint the digital aspect of that is how we're able to really deliver these exceptional customer experiences to our members throughout their engagement with Riyadh Air Group. And I think that's where it's most important that we are able to learn from everything that's been so much great knowledge in the marketplace, and how we can embody the culture of Saudi into our proposition and really deliver the best possible value to our members that we can.
Absolutely, and you just began to touch on sustainability, so I want to loop back to that in a second. But first of all, from my understanding, initially partnerships are going to be restricted to mainly within the kingdom. But in the future, how do you envisage Riyadh Air expanding its loyalty ecosystem wider than this?
Naturally, being born in Riyadh, it's incredibly important that we are designing something and creating relationships with our local partners and for our local audience. But naturally, we're an international carrier, right? And already in the headlines, we have announced incredible partnerships with Singapore Airlines, with Delta, as an example. So over time, as we expand and able to really find, what partners resonate with our international audiences as well, how we can actually build out that ecosystem. To my previous point of being a share of life is incredibly important, because we know that we will not only be taking nationals out of Saudi, but also big responsibility. A big part of our role is also bringing tourism and bringing people to visit us. So it will be incredibly important that we can create that partner ecosystem to be able to make those journeys more valuable and more engaging when we also bring people in.
Of course, and airlines and airports have a fairly unique opportunity in sort of setting a tone when people first enter a country or a new region. So there's a great deal of responsibility in that sense. And then coming back to sustainability, it's been widely advertised that Riyadh Air are really putting sustainability at the heart of everything you're doing. Can you highlight any of the major steps that you were taking to fulfill this?
I think first and foremost, to make sure it's part of our core DNA. And at this point in time, we are working through refining that strategy, working with all of our key stakeholders. So obviously being part of the PIF ecosystem, where there is over $19 billion worth of investment into sustainability initiatives, projects otherwise, and also working with other industry partners such as GACA. They have a sustainability program about how aviation and that industry can be more sustainable. And then naturally, from a loyalty perspective, it's how not only can we take these regulations and these industry business-to-business type initiatives, but also welcome them and evolve them to be also B2C, because there is a lot of research as to how important sustainability is globally, first and foremost, inside the kingdom and the Middle East. Even Kingdom over-indexes actually in the need for sustainability, or the desire for brands and programs that offer sustainability initiatives. So it's important that we either engage our members in the initiatives, or we're taking their feedback as to what's important, so we can create a more inclusive program.
Fantastic. And of course, 2025 is launch year for Riyadh Air. So thank you for joining me today and best of luck with the launch.
Thanks for having us.